sec.
There we go. I heard ribbit, ribbit. Or fart, fart.
That's a good sign.
There
There
you
we go. Hey. Hi.
You're in your backyard. It's a little sketchy.
Yeah, a little sketchy.
Or not,
Why is that?
not sketchy. It's lumpy. Now you're clearer than I am. Why do you have
Oh, wonder what happened.
you have better pixelation than I do? Which is okay for me. I don't care because I'm old, so it hides.
Apparently, I'm taking over this call.
What's that? Oh, here. Yeah, I'm doing.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah. See.
You know, I actually have that glass.
You?
I've
Yeah.
had that probably all my life. Yeah.
Yeah. I love these. These are great. I don't use wine glasses anymore.
This one's actually Disney as well. It came from a cruise that I did not go on.
Oh. Okay. So I have questions. I love you. I miss you. Mwah. You're in ITAP. And David P, correct? Did I say it right?
You got it. Yeah. Most people don't.
And how do we know each other? Tell me how we know each other.
Work together. We used to keep each other sane in the same studio.
Yes!
Barely.
Yes, and you watched how they all bullied me. One in particular. One guy in particular. Shh, no names.
Okay.
But yanked out of here, putting in implants. And because you took my promo photo and you remember you fixed that kooky tooth that I was having work on that day and you did the Photoshop to make me look much, much better. Do you remember that? And I was so happy because I was having all that.
I do remember playing with the pictures in Photoshop. In fact, I just took a Photoshop class.
Okay, so how is your mother? How is your mom? Are you at her house right now?
Yes, yeah. We're all together for the pandemic because it's a lot.
It's all breaking up. And so I've always had dental issues. So one of the things was I have one of those, they were doing all this work and they had like a temporary, but it was wonky. And then I had to take my picture. So you made it all straight so that I looked, so it wasn't like I was wonky. So you did that for me, but I'm having more work done here. And I just started putting on pounds again. I was getting all skinny. And I started putting.
Oh, we all are putting on pounds now.
But I was losing it, and I was getting back to like this, and now I'm starting to go like this in the middle. So now I have to start riding the bike. So I do that a lot. I ride the bike. Becca's bike is what I use because she has a BMX bike. So you have an almost 50-year-old woman riding around town in a BMX bike. So people they notice that. So okay. So how is your mother? How is your mom? Are you at her house right now?
Yes, yeah. We're all together for the pandemic because it's a lot less maddening one right now.
It's breaking up. Stop breaking up. What is the problem? So you're all together for the pandemic, you said. Yeah. Okay. How's your sister? She's there with you?
Yeah, she's still she's graduating college.
She is a happy light.
Oh, I'm by candlelight.
See, that's what I need to do. Then my teeth look better and I look younger. Okay.
No heck to, yeah.
I should do candlelight. Okay, so what else? I loved living vicariously through your love life. Who are you dating?
Currently on a break.
Who are you? Well, you can't give to me. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's hard to date when you can't see someone in person.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's wonderful before COVID, but then we all went into lockdown and.
So do people wear the masks out there? in Chicago. I mean, even
Yeah, they wear them on their chin.
right, right, yeah, like
It's very effective,
are
you
they
know,
covering them?
affecting the.
Like, yeah,
It's ridiculous.
okay, yeah. I
You,
know.
you're doing a better job right now.
I I got none of that. I got none of that. I think you have to talk long like I do so that we can so that the
Get
Wi-Fi will
something
pick
that
it
I'm
up.
saying.
Yeah, so the Wi-Fi will pick it up. Do you do app dating? Have you done that?
I've actually taken a break. I used to be an avid app dater. I've met wonderful people. But yeah, I'm on a break from app dating. I want to work on me and learn more about myself before getting back into the dating world.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, I tried it.
Yeah, you did. OK Cupid, is that what you were using, or something else?
Bumble. Bumble.
And Bumble. Well, Bumble's a little more wholesome than the other two.
It's for
At
old
least it was.
ladies. It's for old ladies and old men, and it's fine. And I like physically went on like 2 dates. And it was fine. Um, you know, I'm not like a hookup gal. I'm not like eh. My friend Pete, when he was on those Tinder and Bumble, I have to hold on.
Us
Uh,
too.
Pete was on Tinder and I can't like I was on there for an hour and I was done. But I like I met and I went hiking with one guy uh, and it was fine except for he's Jewish and I was raised Catholic and did that. This other guy and he's very nice and I like him and he likes me, but he kind of ghosted me and I think it's because he doesn't. But I didn't take it personally. He doesn't drive and he doesn't have a car, so that was an indicator to me there's a reason. So I think that that's why he sort of disappeared. Look at these. This is hilarious because I don't want to iron it. So I just got the,
I'm an avid ironer. Whenever I would take a suit with me on trips, I always use the ironing board. Not interesting, but I not many people do. I love the iron board. Love having it in a hotel room.
it is nice to have it right there. You just grab it. You're right. I do iron more in a hotel than I do at home.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What else are
Yeah.
you?
What is up with that? Yeah, I iron.
Okay.
Oh,
What
what's
else are
that?
you doing? What are you doing? Like what other than working? Are you still at the
What
station?
else am I doing?
And I'd love to ask you about that, but you're
Yeah.
still working there, so I can't because I don't want you
Oh,
to
you
say
can
anything. Well, I don't want to say anything, and then if you say something,
question answer everything.
I don't want to get you in trouble. So, um, but you're still doing that, so you're still at least getting those hours on some level.
Oh yeah, of course. No, I've been working this entire pandemic. It's been nuts.
Okay. Yeah, I can't seem to get a actual radio job out here, but
In fact, Michigan went into the lockdown.
what? Sir Lancelot? What?
Uh,
No.
when initially went to lockdown, I was doing consistent work. It was crazy. I was at my laptop morning till night.
Were people like were
We
people
weren't ready for it. Nobody was ready for this pandemic.
okay, so were people voice tracking and sending it to you to edit? Is that what it was?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I was mixing in our song intros because our software that runs all the music already.
This is so
So.
okay. So remember when I used to work from home and I would send it in and they would get mad and we'd have to not tell anyone that JoAnn was working from home that day because I had something going on. So I would do the reports from home. And now that's all they do, right?
Exactly all they do. Yeah.
Oh,
In fact, I'll bet.
go ahead. Sorry. Go.
I'll bet you that when we come back from this pandemic, no, it's fine. I just think that a lot of the DJs are a lot going to it's more sanitary. You know, it just makes sense. The weekend DJs. Why have all these people come into the studio and risk spreading who knows, and just have them record from home? Yes.
Who said all of that? Who said, remember, I said, what is the point of me leaving my home, driving an hour, so that I do what? 30 seconds? I mean, if you took the whole, what, I mean, I loved being with you guys. You know that every day. It gave me, you know, we goof off and stalk exes on Facebook and
Sure.
whatever. Yeah, I'd clip coupons. And we had like so much fun. But what was the point of me coming down there if they wouldn't let us talk? Which isn't a big secret. I'm not revealing any big secrets. They wouldn't let the jocks talk very much, and they wouldn't let, you know, and my traffic reports were crash on the Kennedy at Kimball. Traffic brought to you by, and then I had to read all the spots because it was a music station. It didn't make sense to do a full traffic report. Nobody's tuning in for that. And then I remember O'Toole got mad at me because I wasn't doing proper traffic reports, and I wasn't doing all of. But I said it's a music station. They want to hear songs, and we have to get to commercials. I'm such a small part of this thing, you know, and so I would do, and so that.
And oddly enough, the exact way that you were doing traffic reports is.
Again, where's my millions? Where's my millions?
Although I take credit for that, I was the one that told them the Genette method, and I.
You called it that? I love it. Okay.
I explained it to the morning show, to afternoon show. Yeah, I called it Genette. I said just do 2 hot spots and then get into the sponsor.
Yeah, because people want to hear the music or they want to hear the chatter. They don't want to hear the thing, and usually it was 2 sponsors. So why just give them the hot spots? That's it.
I got like current programming director. Did you ever work with Wade Linder?
I did. Yeah, when I filled in at the Loop a couple times in Q101. I like Wade. Yeah, I always liked him.
Everything that you wanted to do for work that made sense.
They do now. I am sure. I'm so sure.
I love the DJs do now. Yeah.
David, what we're doing right now that's on TV, okay? You know how everybody on TV is doing this? 3 weeks before the pandemic, I said, you know what would be a great idea? It's just niche programming. I will just talk to my kooky friends and I will edit it and nobody will know who we are, but we'll just be people, you know, for like lonely people that want to watch somebody talking to each other or whatever. And I'll put that on Instagram or whatever.
Sure.
Well, then it was out of my head. I was just like, yeah, why not? I'll talk to Renee. I'll talk to David. I'll talk to the. No, they won't know who we are, but we'll talk. And there's tons of lonely people sitting around, right, in the world. Mm-hmm. And I would just post it on like Instagram and YouTube. And who knows what we talk about. And I just thought, well, maybe that'll get me a couple hits or money or something. And then the pandemic hits, and every network station takes all their live people and they do this. So I once again predicted the future, as I have done many times, and now, you know, they're all making millions doing what you and I are doing right now, and it's ridiculous because it's not worth it. I'm sorry. I love them. You know, I love my Conan. I like Jimmy Kimmel. I do like Fallon. I do that. Like I love the Daily Show. I love these people, but there's no way I'm paying. If I were the network, there's no way I'd pay millions for that. I'm just not doing it. And that's why I like that Conan went to the theater, which I went over there, by the way. I stayed over there because I had to take a break, but I only stayed 3 days, and all I did was just twice over the 3 days with my friend Tammy. I just drove by to see if he'd come out of the theater. You know, like I was like, because I don't like stalking people. So I was like, okay, we're going to take a drive. Nope, he's not here. So I didn't get to see him, but that's okay.
So.
Yay!
Yay! Are you able to hear me, see me?
Now I am perfectly. It's really good. And now we're going to run out of time, right? They give you like 25 minutes. I can edit this, although it's just going to be me asking you questions. And then you going.
Probably. Maybe there'll be some good reaction shots. So I'm just like, stuff like that.
Okay, so you're doing the station, you're in lockdown, you're with your mom and your sister, and you're.
It's it seems like I had my own show last summer. Was it last
What
summer?
kind
I
of
think it was
show?
last summer.
What kind of
And
show? What
uh,
kind of show? What kind of show?
a very backward, goofy, insane show. It
Uh,
was at I it's really a never. I will likely never work with these people again.
no,
It was
I
at
think
a
is it live?
station.
Live? Like live?
Yeah, terrestrial Chicago radio. Yeah, live radio. I had a show middays, 10 to 3.
What station?
1031 WPNA.
Okay. 1997 through 2000, 2000, I worked at 1031, but it was WXXY. And I worked there with Murphy.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody told me that.
Yeah.
That he was there. That's so funny.
Same building over by Neiman Marcus? Or no?
No, no. It's relocated to the Polish National Alliance because the Polish National Alliance
Okay.
network, the frequency, and so
Okay,
they became like one WPNA.
Okay, because I split because I knew that it was going under, and it went Spanish, but now you're telling me it went Polish?
It went. They and I tune into the station just by happenstance. I'm just spinning the dial as I'm sitting in the car, waiting for station where I hear someone speaking another language that sounds Polish to me, just because I've had Polish and speak the line, I learned it, and responding to this Polish-speaking person was an English-speaking person, and weirdest concepts I've ever heard. It did like Star Wars when a human speaks English and an alien speaks its own language. It was the strangest thing I ever heard. About probably 6 months later, a job opportunity went up for it, and I was like, "Yeah, what the hell? I'm kind of bored. I'll try." So I applied to this, and the guy brings me in, and he's surprised that someone who's been working at WLS for the last 7 years want to work there. I'm like, yeah, well, he explained the idea to me, which he never stuck with, but the idea was to potential to bring it into the mainstream, to make it more akin to a top 40 station that featured Polish music.
Yeah, what a great idea. Like a full service.
Mix, but the way they did it was
full service.
pretty much, but
Yeah.
their programming is so niche. It's incredibly niche. One, you have to be able to speak Polish for most of the shows. Two, you have to like to hear somebody speak 2 minutes without music, even though you tuned into a music radio station.
Yeah.
And three, you gotta love commercials because the way they break them up, it sounds music. And I showed them how to do it. I built a clock for them for my show, and I made it so 3 songs in a row could play. So it gives the TSL.
Right.
What's that?
You know what you're talking about. I mean, and I mean, did they pay you well? They better pay you well. Because
they paid me better than WLS.
Oh my gosh.
Can I say that?
It does not surprise me. It does not surprise me. And you walked in with knowledge that they probably didn't even have yet, right?
It's off the record, not going into the video. Let me tell you this. Yes, some teams are actually letting fans pay to put their picture on cardboard cutouts of audience members, which I think is hilarious.
That's a good idea, but that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Okay, so what is it? 50, 100? What is it? Same for the seat? Like what?
It's a stupid amount. I never looked into it. But, the only way I would ever pay for something like that is if my cardboard cutout was in the middle.
I would totally pay for that. No,
Would
I like
my
this.
cardboard cutout got to be one of the players? Oh, yes, yeah, yeah.
This is a good
Um,
idea to have the stand-ups or the things that say, that's a good one. But then you sit there all season during COVID, and then what do they they throw in the sound effects? But this is
yes, yeah.
kind of
You operate the sound effects from home. You know, viewers get to actually cheer from like app, which I think is the apt way to do these apps. You know, just boo the whole game. That'd be hilarious, even when they hit a home run.
now. When are they going to have the simulated athletes?
Yeah, that's when the sports get interesting. Um,
Like I'm
I'm
gonna
sure
go,
it happen anytime soon.
yeah, like Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I was in Vegas. I don't need to go to an actual fight. I have Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
I mean, technically, you have the simulated athlete spot with
None of this is fun. This is terrible.
for him.
How about my favorite engineers? I see Steve all the time on Instagram, but I don't know, my engineers, my friends, my buddies.
When my signal
This is the Zoom. You are not good.
Steve, he put a
This is the video is going to be this. Okay, wait. Grab your Mickey Mouse cup. Grab your cup. We're just doing this together. Ready?
was that for the thumbnail?
Yeah, and this could have been the best interview in the whole world, except for it kept breaking up. So.
You know, maybe a video-free interview is the way to go.
Oh, just do podcasts.
Yeah, and just put like images of. Yeah. Just do podcast. And if you want to put it on YouTube, you could just put you in the background doing car.
So out here in LA, everybody's very earthy and they're very spiritual. So I went to a tarot reader. And one of my favorite places to visit is Magnolia Boulevard, Burbank.
What do they have to say?
Well, okay, so she pulled my life chart, my this, my that. It was like $80. I had a wonderful afternoon with her. And I'm the Hierophant. So I'm like the Pope. And you know how I love the Catholic Church, right? I'm sure you do. And you know how I love all men, because I'm not a misandrous in any way. But anyway, so this is the Hierophant. And it wasn't just like she's flipping the cards. It was like a whole life plan. And it's very Irish. It's from Ireland. I was like, yeah, the Celtic thing. Yeah, I'm half Irish. So she does the board and and then she made me cut the cards. But because of COVID, I had to go cut there, that kind of thing. So because we kept our safe distance. And she put it all out. And, I don't know if I believe this. It's fun for entertainment purposes. You know how there's certain numbers in your life that mean certain things to you that are personal, but I'm not a big numerology person. It blew my mind, these particular things, these cards that fell as she doesn't know me. She starts explaining this, and they're the numbers in the right spots. So that started to kind of like blow my mind. And there's particular numbers in particular that mean things that are my weaknesses, or so that and she boom 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 boom. So I'm a Hierophant, Temperance, and Star are my three like core cards.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't know. And so she went through then, but she suggested that I apply at Disney, whether it be Disney World, Disney Corporation, Disney something. And I had said nothing. I said nothing about my background, nothing about what I like, what I don't like. And she goes, this is a mouse card. And my husband used to work at Disney. And when I used to do his readings, and it's the mice. And it kept showing up. She goes, so I don't know if that's what it means for you, but it keeps showing up here. So that was cute.
You're doing a better job right now.
And what was the other thing that came up? Oh, so no, she knows nothing about me. And she said, "You're supposed to be podcasting." I went, "What?" And I said, but you know, I kind of have a big loud mouth and a voice that, you know, is loud. But she goes, "No, this actually is a creative sort of podcasting thing." And she goes, "You were doing something and then you stopped doing it." And I was like, "What?" So that kind of freaked me out. So that was neat. But I don't want to, it's so hard to get into podcasting because everybody's doing it. And you know, Fart Face Conan O'Brien is like the
Well, that should make it easy to get in. You just do what everybody else.
Well, no, because I don't want to do that. And Fart Face went and took over. I'm mad at him. That's like it.
Well, I think the other alternative is to have everybody on screens, so that when you're saying, "What did you say?" your screen just froze. For the viewer, after it's all edited together, at least.
Worst interview.
And I think that just happened near me. Did you?
No, because you're lovely and you're talking, and I'm enjoying hearing you talk, and it breaks up. This can't be the future. This just can't.
I'm right next to the modems. No, I don't know why that would be an issue. I don't know. Would you like to try again?
I have no idea what you're saying. It's the worst. It's the worst. You look great. I miss you.
Oh, you look great.
Thank you. You're always so good to me and nice when they bullied me. And you were always, and that was the thing that I loved. I was like, how come the young guy knows how to respect women, and all you fur face, all you old farts are mean to me, except for Murphy. Murphy was always very gentle.
Murphy was great. Yeah, I had a good mom. That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay, well that was fantastic. This is fantastic. It's dark now.
Yeah, it is. Hello.
So I don't know. I will edit this together and make something out of whatever this is. I don't know what though.
Good luck with that.
Okay, so Grouchy Poof, say how we get there, or spell it.
Oh gosh. Yeah, you know, I think I'm just
even if nobody cares. Even though if it looks like Adventure Time or whatever. What did I
do? Somebody compared it to Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but I think that's a
I love every Sunday night. Oh my God, are you kidding me, Carl? You remember Carl with the feeder and the hair and I love that show. Oh my God, was I a huge Aqua Teen? I loved that show. And
I'm trying to emulate it a little bit and
no
clue. From what I've been learning, I feel like, can you hear me? No? Here's the trick.
I'll edit.
We'll edit, yeah. Here's the trick. We need to do the Skype call or the Zoom. I don't know why I keep calling it Skype. And
I'm gonna start using
the audio or have earpieces in and be listening on the phone.
I think we're gonna do Skype next time. Every time I've done it, it's worked better.
Okay, Skype it is.
Yeah. So next interview next week, I'll ask you all the same questions.
Wonderful. I'll be even better prepared.
I love you. I miss you.
Love you too.
I'm gonna hang up.
Oh, miss you too. Okay, bye.